everyone, and welcome back to the Roulette Rivals World Championship 2024, where we once again find ourselves in Group C, my home group. My name is Cabin, you may simply call me Cab, and today I am in fact joined by a co-caster, the very, very lovely question mark.
Hello everyone. Surprise, surprise, it's the Muffin Man.
It is indeed the Muffin Man. We had some confusion earlier about who was going to co-cast and even like who was going to main cast, where yeah, Muffin Man, you were supposed to main cast this match and then I accidentally stole it from you.
All good. It just means we have the great opportunity of so many lovely shoutcasters that we have this ability to have this mistake and have so many people able to do it.
Well said, and thank you very kindly once again. The two players in question going up against each other are, to the left, Ducker, who is making their debut match here in Group C, going up against BigMachete to the right. We will be starting off in Paris in just under 35 seconds. We have some thoughts on Ducker and BigMachete, don't we, Muffin Man?
Yeah, Machete recently playing their first couple of matches. Already 3 matches in and up to third with 14 points. Should be a good match here with Machete, of course, picking his Santa Fortuna. Machete will always love a good Santa Fortuna spin. And Ducker, honestly, I'm really excited to see how Ducker does, especially with his what he did last tournament, as we do see the spin with no KO SMG Shake on Victor and Assault Rifle Stylist on Dahlia.
Very nice segue there into reading the spin. I like that a lot, as both our players are planning as fast as they can.
Seeing what I'd assume to be a insta fireworks from Ducker, leaving Novikov by himself outside, and then honestly we'll see what decides to do from there.
Yeah, Ducker, with loading of an SMG, tried to get a single shot distraction off on Victor, and it seems like they succeeded actually. Yeah, look at that,
Oh no, Ducker, you can't KO him. You can't. Okay, good, you didn't KO him, at least not yet.
Chain luring them into the side room just in front of the Sheik's office here. Will place down a bubblegum to presumably delay Victor, hopefully. And so we have an immediate... Oh no, is that a load-in or is that a restart from Machete? I do apologize for missing it.
I want to say it's a load-in, as we see Ducker doing these weird... An unlucky throw from Ducker there when he does his it looks like do single shots with his SMG somehow by moving the camera really quick.
Yeah, and BigMachete finally loads in, had a really long load, starting off in the attic in the suit and making their way through the storage room. Ducker, of course, going with a similar strategy to last time, starting technician and making these SMG shots.
As we see, Machete missed the first seeker and missed the second seeker and will auto restart now.
Oh no.
As we see Ducker do the singular shots as well again, which is honestly pretty impressive.
Oh, absolutely.
That it actually works. As we'll be getting Shake Disguise now, and we'll get kill number 1 here.
Very, very shortly. Victor has now spotted the bubblegum, but it is way too late for Victor in terms of surviving, as Ducker got the kill just a few moments prior. And very cleanly done at that.
And I'm honestly expecting an maybe exit kill from Ducker here with activating fireworks for Dahlia and just taking her out in the right by the exit, possibly.
Yeah.
And ringleader of the order. Quite the resume.
Un charmant CV, as Victor goes into the Sheik's bathroom on Big Machete's end, will just casually puke as Big Machete is trying to lure over the Sheik with a briefcase throw.
As Ducker does activate fireworks and will go for...
What is this?
What is Ducker doing?
I am intrigued by it though.
Oh, he's sending the guard down.
Yeah.
Maybe just for like safety. We'll need to run all the way around the helicopter at the moment. But I mean, the guard never sees Dahlia during fireworks anyway.
I mean, still for the best though. I think I just haven't seen that particular shooting spot before.
That's true, especially the like multi-shots from there.
Yeah.
As Ducker will now run all the way around the helicopter to exit and gets a time of 4:11. And looking to take map number 1.
Very, very cleanly played from Ducker. They are the beast we know and love them to be.
I guess one thing you have to think about is Ducker did a distraction shot to get Dahlia over closer to the balcony, so does need to clear the guard out of the way for that.
Yeah. And yeah, we will now confirm with our lovely admin Frote that is 2 points going to Ducker, as we of course move on to Santa Fortuna, which you, Ducker, mentioned was Machete's pick.
As I want to say Machete's almost picked that for all of his matches. I'm not positive on that, but
Yep.
I believe it to be.
And from Blunts in the chat here, people of San Fortuna.
As we await Santa Fortuna next.
Here we go. 2 minutes.
Oh, Ducker having so many more played matches. Oh my god, 12, 12, and 1. Big Machete having a better personal best on Santa Fortuna, but as Largenzo is saying, 25 visits to Santa Fortuna in active play from Ducker just shows when you're a six-time R champion, I think.
Yep.
You play a lot of matches, and apparently Santa Fortuna is a map you play a good amount.
Yep. Oh. And yeah, it's... Oh, sorry, I'm having trouble stringing words together. Like, as said, this is Ducker's first Group C match, whilst Big Machete, this is their 4th match, having swept against Crazy for Daisy and Rupon, with the sweep against Rupon being earlier today, as I understand it, as Deadly Muffin Man.
Yes, it was actually very... the first map of Sapiens was pretty close, and then Santa Fortuna got a little bit further towards Machete, and then Machete took it at the end with Haven.
Oh my, oh my. And then of course Machete also had that match against Scruffy, where they managed to take off 2 very valuable points against this first seed player.
Oh, is that the one that Scruffy like ripped right before the exit on Ambrose?
Hang on, let me check. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's the one.
It was like seconds before Scruffy exited. He ripped.
Scruffy from the chat just confirmed. My condolences again. My condolences, Scruff.
As Frote makes a great point that Ducker needs to draw either photo finish or timeouts for the next 11 to make for 6 stats.
As we now have the spin having arrived a few seconds prior, Rico Delgado with an impact explosive weapon as Coca field worker, Jorge Franco with fire as the tattoo artist, P-Power, and Andrea Martinez with drowning as the barman.
I feel like you don't really see P-Power that much as a disguise. It's just, I guess it's just the luck of the spin in a sense, but I just feel like you don't see it as much as other disguises.
We have some very we have some vocal reactions from the chat regarding the spin. 2 bar disguises. No, the 2 bar disguises in the same spin. And then Coca field worker.
As we see an instant replan here from Machete.
And the Santa Fortuna Master might have... even the Master might have some trouble with the spins of their favorite map sometimes.
Honestly.
And Ducker started off the mansion staff just 30 seconds ago in-game time and will knock out Rico after they've passed those ladders and make a casual throw for the mansion guard to investigate. A classic strategy.
Did Ducker bring a gas canister, or is he just gonna do regular Jorge fire?
I don't recall seeing an oil canister, but I might have missed it. I did see an oil canister for BigMachete though, but that might have been changed in a replan.
As we see Machete starting in the Cocoa Field Worker disguise. So already has 1 disguise down, but we'll need 2 more and all the required kill conditions as well.
And we will confirm that Machete did in fact bring in an oil canister as they knocked out Jorge with it and has made a puddle here in the bushes. It's very hard to see it, but I believe Machete now...
very hard. As it looks like he has dropped a micro taser in there, I want to say.
Yes, you are correct. So that would be 2 loadout slots for Machete, bringing in the oil canister as a smuggle, and 1 loadout slot for the taser, and 1 loadout slot for the impact explosive. So yeah, all 3 slots used for BigMachete to set up this kill and have the impact explosive for Rico. Yes, what's up?
Does he have a Seeker or something? Because he needs to drown Andrea.
I believe BigMachete does have the Seeker. I believe they used it for Jorge as well to lure him over to the good toilet. As Ducker just shot out the oil,
he does have it.
The oil drum outside of Jorge's hut.
Very interesting here. Still needs to get the P-Power disguise.
Yeah, I am curious how Ducker's gonna make that timing. Might just simply come back here to the Coca fields as P-Power and execute it. But we'll see. We'll see. Ducker might be more fancy than that.
As we do see Machete just having a Seeker as his main weapon. And grabbing, I believe, what might have been an SMG. And we did get the peekaboo on Rico as well.
Exactly.
Very nice peekaboo at that, and for that matter.
I mean, it's a really good isolation. I wish I had just... I'm gonna make sure to practice Santa Fortuna more so I can just pull off
I was about to
stuff
say,
like that.
you haven't played Machete yet, so you'll definitely have a Santa Fortuna in your future.
Yeah, I really, as said, I need to practice. As both our players, put their respective NPCs in their respective box at the same time, with Machete having made the Rico kill a few moments prior.
And Machete is now we're basically done with the mansion compound. We only have to come back, or we won't even have to come back through here.
No.
Since he's already set up Jorge. Just will need to get the 2 disguises needed.
I mean, I know I said earlier that the Master might have some trouble with some spins sometimes. But, like, Machete's got a really solid strategy here.
Yeah.
They really, really do. And it might be enough to beat Ducker, who, 4 minutes in-game time, is still in the coca fields, disguised as a coca worker. And I'm... Speaking honestly, I'm not sure what Ducker's planning. They have Rico isolated. They have someone isolated. Or maybe that's Rico just sitting in a chair. I am sorry. I am spitballing here.
I want to say that Ducker didn't start Cocoa Fields. He started his suit, I want to say.
No, Ducker,
Did he not?
Ducker started Coca. No, it's Mansion Staff. Yes, Mansion Staff.
Mansion Staff. Mansion Staff.
Yeah. So they have Rico isolated.
Yeah, they have Rico.
Wow, Ducker. Okay, that's manages to dodge the Mansion Guard. Very nice.
As we see Machete getting disguise number 1 and is soon to get
Jesus.
the second disguise as well. With 2 bricks of, or 1 cocaine brick and 1 regular brick. And activates the Jorge kill, and I believe gets fire.
Yeah, that would be a fire kill. And now that Big Machete's in the barman disguise with only Andrea left, moving to her compound with 4 minutes and 50 seconds in-game time. This is the Santa Fortuna Master in action. You absolutely love to see it. Do please take notes from this wonderful, wonderful person.
As we also see Ducker looking around on the map to try and figure out what to do next as he arrives to the underground of the bar.
Disguised as the Mansion Staff, mind you, still trespassing, having made it through so many whooshes, like earlier.
Definitely. As Machete will still also need to take out cams, but has a cam spot right above him currently, and should be good once he gets Andrea sick and can move her in there, but is gonna... Oh, only has 1 seeker though, so needs to make it count, and does get it.
Exactly. Very, very nice, Machete. We'll climb out the window, up the pipe, different side to the pipe, into the bathroom. And here's Andrea.
As we see, Ducker's maybe trying to do it. Ducker's looking at his map to see where Jorge is currently, and has an EMP on the fire. Is gonna try and activate it from a distance.
Oh my
I'm not
god,
sure
Ducker.
gonna get it or not.
All targets neutralized.
As we see Machete complete the kills and just needs to finish cameras. I think that's what Ducker was looking at on his map to see where Jorge is, as he's inside the building now, I want to say?
Yeah, Jorge's inside the hut. Big Machete. Ooh, good. Good work, Machete. Good work. Good work, Machete. Machete. Shooting out the cameras a few seconds earlier with a
I
loud
want to say we
SMG.
saw Ducker just activate and does not get the right kill with fire.
Ducker! No!
Unfortunate there, trying to do a very long fire on a moving Jorge. It was a good plan, honestly, but it just didn't get exactly, as we see Machete finish with a 9:05. Ducker did do barrel. He was trying to do trap barrel, and it just didn't get the right target.
With a clean GG and 2 points going to Machete. Very well done.
As we have Santa Fortuna coming up next.
No, that's Sapienza.
Not
coming
Santa
up.
Fortuna, sorry, Sapienza. Yeah, we just played Santa Fortuna. Holy cow!
No, happens to the best of us. Don't you worry. I mean, they're both sunny maps.
Exactly.
With, let's see, they both have trees.
They both have water.
They both have water.
As Frote says in chat, Safrienza is what we're going with.
Safienza. Safrian? Wait.
Safrienza, I believe.
Safienza.
Safienza, as they do both also have targets.
True. True. 3 of them. 3 targets each.
Of course.
Of course. And, well, I mean, to be fair, this applies to, I would say, every single map, but Ducker, as always, just has the absolute insane lifetime performances on all of them.
Oh, absolutely. Just being playing for so long.
Yeah.
You see such a 6 times winners as well, going 6 times through the all matches. Like, you're gonna play a ridiculous amount of times, and that's just 6 tournaments there, with playing plenty of more tournaments throughout. 28 visits for Ducker here to Sapienza.
Thank you, Largeso, in the chat for the quick maths. Thank you very kindly. With less than 30 seconds until we arrive.
As it looks like Ducker's just doing a nice little preload, which was a little bit of a long one, so probably good to always do that just ahead of time.
I'm making sure to refresh the streams as well. I request you do the same if it's okay.
Always a smart thing to do when players are not actively playing.
Thank you. And you'll have the honor of reading out this final spin, please.
Well, thank you very much. As the spin is released, and we have SMG Street Performer on Silvio and Lab Technician Lal's Shotgun on Franny.
Very well.
Not too bad here. I'd say well, you need the Seeker to get Street Performer no matter what. You'll want to bring Silenced SMG, and then you don't even have to bring Loud Shotgun, but you might, depending on where you decide to pick it up, as it looks like Machete's going to be bringing in a Loud Shotgun.
Yeah, and as Largeso mentions, the map should have a shoddy. There is a lab guard, the one that you usually do the lab drop from, that you can take a shotgun from.
He has a Loud Shotgun as well. As we see Ducker, I don't believe bringing a Loud Shotgun, unless he switched his thing late. It was a pistol from his thing, as he decides to bring in the sniper. Probably for Virus.
As Big Machete starts off by the ICA safe house and will pick up their stash that they've got here, having 2 briefcases brought in.
And having a nice shotgun that can be put away as well is always very nice. As we see Ducker get the Street Performer sick, and just need to wait until Street Performer makes it into the house. As Machete did Seeker the Street Performer, but the Performer was still going through his cycle, so had to wait for that, as both players are almost in the exact same spot for getting the first disguise.
Yeah, a waiting game for both of them. Ducker, 1 minute in-game time, now makes it out of the Street Performer disguise. Machete, 52 seconds in-game time, still waiting, but here they finally arrive to be knocked out by Machete's stranglehold.
As we see Ducker going for the downstairs route up to get into the compound, and will most likely be heading for Silvio next. With plenty of items, maybe doing... Wouldn't be doing... No, he's not doing a kitchen clear out. Just items for KOs, it looks like.
Oh,
as...
Ooh.
as Machete almost has to go climb up all the way to the safe house now instead, and is going to take this guard out once he gets inside the room.
Ducker making it up the stairs as we speak now. 2 minutes in-game time. Now reaches the pipe to the roof of which can then lead you to Francesca's office.
And it looks like we'll be going for a Franny KO to get her outside first, and then we'll go for Silvio. So Ducker will be coming back upstairs, it looks like.
And Machete went through the fountain, a street performer, just a few moments prior. Got themselves a gardener disguise, and has
Looks
a
to be-
researcher in the garage
yeah.
here.
Looks to be just buffering disguises to be able to get both closer together for kills. Oh, as Machete gets a side KO, but luckily keeps green guns and is still safe currently.
Very luckily so, and very nicely done.
That is Silvio.
As we see Ducker about to complete the first part of this kill with getting Silvio dead.
Like that, very cleanly done. 3 minutes and 6 seconds in-game time. They managed to eliminate Silvio and makes it down the stairs at 3:12.
Will be interesting as well to see if Ducker goes for taking out the virus while down here, or if he'll decide to come back through later.
It does seem like Ducker's going for the virus now, making a bullet distraction for the guard with the shotgun.
The virus prototype.
And this is where Ducker is also going to get his loud shotgun.
Look at this.
And we'll need to get lab technician first before doing it, and looks to distract the technician over so it's an easier KO.
Look at this. Look at that. That's a very clean KO from Ducker. Just put him in the box there. And they will not
As we see-
destroy the virus.
As we see, oh, can you destroy the virus by the computer?
You can. You usually do it with the EMP, but otherwise there's a dongle you can use.
As we see Machete coming back in down here after going up right at the exact same time that Silvio was walking in, with Ducker deciding against the virus, so looks to be coming back down here after taking out Annie.
Big Machete made a throwing distraction to separate Silvio's guards here in the observatory. And I
Very
believe-
interesting from Machete here. You can easily are able to do everything you're needed here as Ducker gets the kill.
Now just
And now, but her body. Wait.
That's red guns.
Oh no! What? Why would he? Did he hear something?
I am unsure, I'm afraid.
target down. Next up, Francesca DeSantis.
That's very interesting there from and unfortunate for Ducker.
Yeah,
As
you go ahead.
possibly the loud gun being heard, but that just it seems so far away because he was in Franny's back room, so he should have been
Yeah.
fine for that.
Yeah, I can't wrap my head around it. I'm not even agonized or anything. I'm just confused.
No, Chuck. Ducker only brought sniper, did not bring EMP. As we see Machete switch into lab technician, and we'll be going for Franny now.
Yeah. Big Machete switching to the disguise a few moments prior. 6 minutes in-game time now as they make their way up the observatory stairs. I believe they'll be able to just about make Francesca's timing, because she's leaning over the desk, and, you know, Big Machete is rapidly running out of time, but if they can knock out the mansion guard, then maybe, just maybe, they can make this kill. And you are allowed to knock out Franny as well with the spin.
Oh, is gonna decide to go getting Franny sick so that they can box him up instantly.
That's fair.
It looks like.
That's very fair and probably for the best. And they threw a coin up for the mansion guard to investigate instead. I believe that's also for the best.
Yep.
Oh, and Dane, thank you Dane for your info. The mansion staff heard a scream, and that's why
I
they
think he
went
heard
inside.
and screamed, and then so he went inside, maybe, because he was definitely from the, it had to be from the gunshot. Even though it was farther away, he could have still heard it.
Yeah.
As I would say, Machete, you should box up that other body first, but actually, wait, no, it's hurt.
It's soundproof. It's soundproof.
Oh, shit, never mind then.
No worries at all. Happens to the best of us.
So all Machete's going for the boost here on the chair and gives up really quickly.
Fair enough. It's a really
As-
funky boost.
Yeah, he was trying it earlier in the other match, I believe, and was committed sometimes, but then not. It's very much a you try and then hard to succeed.
To answer Largesso in the chat, some boosts are okay. If it involves particles or cover aims, you aren't allowed to do them. Everything else, go for
Exactly.
it.
So or oil canisters.
Oh yeah, oil
canisters are a
canister.
big no.
Right.
But yeah, basically, so one of the big boosts is this boost right here, which is basically just an aim boost. It counts because you're not in cover. It's basically the same mechanics, I think, as cover boost, sort of, but without the cover aspect.
Yeah. As Machete made the exit with 9 minutes and 46 seconds real time. A long Sapienza spin, but with the rip from Ducker, that will be 2 points going to Machete, leaving the score at 2-4 and a big GG to both of our players.
Very much so. Very unlucky rip from Ducker at the end there. Would have easily had the win if not for that.
And yeah, unfortunately, with Hitman being the way it is, that's how it turns out sometimes.
Exactly.
Well.
As I believe we'll be looking as we look at the groups, Ducker will stay in 8th place while having 2 points, so only one behind Daisy, with Machete jumping over Camel to go to 18 points.
Very, very well. Very, very well. And this won't be the last you see of Ducker tonight because... Oh, give me a second. Wrong scene. As we will have Ducker play in 2 hours. 21 CET will be going up against Crazy for Daisy in Sapienza once again, but also Mumbai and a third map.
Yeah, plenty of more matches. We've actually only had, this is only the 4th match of the day with another one going on about to start, I believe, or just started. And then I believe still 7 more matches left today.
Heck
So
yeah.
plenty of roulette action left.
I have prepared a raid for Currymaker, who will be having Reaper vs. Apricot. Thank you again, Deadly Muffin Man, for joining me as a very lovely co.
Always a pleasure.
And yeah, have it good with Currymaker now. And for those of you still remaining here, thank you, Frote, once again for being our very lovely admin. And yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Adios.